Well, hello there. My name is Dani Flynn. I'm so glad that you're taking the time to watch this video. You're probably here because you want to learn more about the business side of doTERRA and what it could look like for you. So, today we're just going to have a real conversation, right? We're going to talk about what's possible, whether you're looking for more income, more flexibility, or just something that feels more aligned with your life right now. So, just so you know, there will be no pressure, there's no hype, just a real conversation about what's possible, right? And if this business is a good fit for you and in your life right now. So, tonight we're going to walk through how the business of doTERRA works, what makes it different from other companies, how you get paid, and how it could possibly fit into your life. We're going to address some of the most common questions. And most importantly, we're going to do our very, very best to keep it simple for you, so that you have the clarity that you need to move forward, right? So grab a notebook or your phone, get comfy, and let's get into it. First of all, I just want to do a brief introduction if you don't know me personally. I've been with doTERRA since 2018. I am a platinum leader and US founder 2.0, second generation founder. But I didn't come here looking for business. I came because my health was struggling, right? I was constantly stressed and anxious. I had headaches all the time. My digestion was a mess. My hormones were out of whack. My mood was all over the place. And I was just exhausted all the time. And I knew something had to change. So, like a lot of people in doTERRA, I started with the products. I made a few lifestyle shifts and slowly things started to turn around. I felt better. I had more energy and I wasn't living in survival mode anymore. Right. And so what started out as a personal wellness journey eventually became a business. I hit big ranks and got to travel all over the country. I've met some incredible people and I have built a community that I am so, so proud of. So doTERRA has really helped me begin to create a life that I love and that feels really good. And the best part is that I get to help other people just like you do the exact same thing. In fact, that's my favorite part of the job. Now, I like to just really start before we get into the nitty gritty. I like to just level set, right? Because depending on your generation, where you're from, what your experience has been, there may be a little bit of hesitation around network marketing. And I get it, right? Because some companies have definitely earned that reputation. But don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Okay. Network marketing is a proven ethical business model that allows companies to save millions on advertising costs and instead put that money back into the hands of people like me and you. That said, this is not a get rich quick opportunity. If that's what you're looking for, just turn it off. This ain't it. This is a real business, and real businesses take time, takes effort, and consistency. Your success will reflect what you put into it. And I love these statistics right here, right? 90% of people quit network marketing within the first 5 years for various reasons. But look what happens after 5 years. The average income of a consistent network marketer is between $55 and $100,000 a year. And that has been my personal experience. That is why I'm so passionate about helping other people to build a business with doTERRA, because I know it works. Okay. So stay present, stay open. And if you decide to move forward, we'll be here to help you. This will be your journey on your terms. Now, let's talk about the opportunity that doTERRA has presented for us. If you're not familiar with doTERRA, just a quick backstory. They started in 2008 and they have grown to be the global leader in essential oils. And that kind of growth does not happen by accident. It's because doTERRA is obsessed with purity and sustainability and sourcing oils the right way. Now, even though they're known for their oils, the top selling products are not actually oils, they're supplements, right? Which tells you something. People may be attracted because of the oils, but they stick around because they feel a real difference in their health with these foundational supplements that doTERRA offers. And here's the part that really makes doTERRA stand out, at least for me as a partner with them. They have a 65% global retention rate. 65%. That's so rare in any industry, right? When I first started, I Googled, when I heard that stat, I was like, let me look that up. And I Googled the average retention rate for a network marketing company. It's 15%. And that's on the high side, right? So what that tells you is that people are not going to keep ordering month over month, year over year, unless something is working, right? The products work. doTERRA also partners with farmers and co-ops all around the world. So there's no middleman. And that lets them keep the quality high, the pay fair, and they're able to invest back into those communities. It's all part of what's called a co-impact sourcing model. Or as they put it, they source the best to help the most. So they're changing lives on both sides of the bottle, which we love, right? Win-win. Everything that doTERRA makes is backed by science and it's thoroughly tested for purity, for safety, and for effectiveness. There is no vague labels. There's no cutting of corners, just clean, transparent products that do what they say they will do. And here's the big one for me, at least. doTERRA is debt free, right? So they don't have outside investors. There's no pressure to grow fast and cheap like other network marketing companies that are switching to affiliate models now, right? They've built this business slow and steady with long-term stability in mind, and they want the very same for their partners in us, right? Now, the other big piece in this for me, right? Because I'm a businesswoman, right? I'm looking for the strategy here. This is such a good time to join doTERRA because natural health solutions are in demand, right? After COVID, they're on a rise. And what we have is a virtually unlimited market potential, right? From babies to grandparents to mothers to professional women to athletes to men. There's no one that's not trying to be well. There's no one that these products miss, right? It's as a product line for almost everyone. All right, so now you understand what sets doTERRA apart and why now is a really great time to be a part of it. Let's actually get into how we build a business with doTERRA. We keep it simple here. The magic happens with a system called PIPES, PIPES. This is the same framework that most successful businesses use to stay focused, to grow, and to duplicate their success. It is simple, it works, and we're going to break it down for you step by step. The first P is for prepare. This is about getting yourself mentally and physically ready for success, right? It's about mindset, it's about planning so that you can show up consistently in your business. You're going to prepare in various ways in every phase of your business. When you first get started, it looks like, using the products, learning about the products, writing out a list of potential contacts, right? But the more you do it, the more you do this business, then your prepare phase looks a little different, right? It could look like creating social media content, writing a speech, something like that, right? The I is for invite. This is where we reach out to people and invite them to learn more about doTERRA, either the products or the business opportunity. In fact, you're watching this video because someone invited you to learn more. Yeah. The P is for present, which is what I'm doing right now. This is where you can share the benefits of doTERRA with others, either the products or the business. Now, our team has a process to make this easy for you, right? You're able to invite people to classes that we have every month. So you don't have to worry about presenting at the beginning. This part of Pipes is done for you. Okay. Now, the E is for enroll. This is where you make a tailored recommendation based on what your prospect needs, and you help them get started with their own doTERRA account. You are not selling from inventory that you personally have, right? So now, for some people, they're like, oh, tailored product recommendation, that sounds scary. Don't worry. You learn that in the prepare phase, right? We got you. The S is for support. This is the foundation for long-term success in doTERRA. Remember that 65% retention rate, right? It's because we support our customers well and we have fantastic products. And this part is done with you. Once your customers and business partners are enrolled, they'll have full access to our community, which includes ongoing education and support. But of course, because these are your personal customers, you're going to help them navigate their account. You're going to check in on them periodically, that kind of thing. And then, of course, we'll be there to help you help them. And that's it. That is Pipes. Now, when you first get started, you're not expected to master this whole thing in day one, right? You're going to first focus on making the pie, the P, the I, and the E, right? You're going to present. You're not going to present. The presentation is going to be done for you. The P is going to be done for you. And the S is going to be done with you, right? We're going to present for you and we're going to support with you. So your job at the beginning, all you got to focus on is preparing yourself, inviting others, and enrolling those who are ready. And that's it, right? And here's the great thing. Pipes works whether you're building your business online, on social media, in person, or a mix of both. It helps you to stay focused, it keeps things simple, and it makes it easy for others to follow your lead, right? All right, this is the method. Now, let's talk about the money, honey, because that's probably what you're watching this video for, right? Once you understand the system, you'll understand how you can meet your financial goals. All right. This slide here, we call this the possibility slide. This slide gives you a high-level look at the income potential with doTERRA, right? Once you reach this top rank here, it's called Presidential Diamond right here. Then doTERRA allows you to start at the bottom and build again and again. Right there it is. You can start here at the bottom rank, which is elite, and build all the way up to Presidential Diamond. You can do it again and again and again, as many times as you want to. Here's the point. There is no income cap. Your growth is entirely in your hands, whether that means a couple $100s a month or a couple $100,000 a month. And that's one of the biggest differences between doTERRA and other network marketing companies. There's no income cap, right? Another difference is that most network marketing companies, they offer big bonuses at the beginning of your career, right? As soon as you get started, when you're in your warm market, right? That's when you have the most fire. But here's the catch. You have to keep working at that same level in order to maintain your income in years to come. And it's not sustainable for me anyway, right? That's why you see people maybe hopping from network marketing company to network marketing company, and they're just using their same warm market of people to bring with them, right? doTERRA's model is different. It rewards consistency and retention. You're paid more for keeping your customers than just bringing them in, right? And again, we have a 65% retention rate. So the work you do up front continues to pay you month after month. Another major difference is how doTERRA shares its revenue. Okay, so they pay out to wellness advocates 48% of their revenue. And that's more than any other network marketing company in this space by design. Okay, most network marketing companies cap at 40% or less. But doTERRA treats us like real partners, not just distributors. Now, this slide I'm showing you just so that you can see what's possible. It's not to pressure you to dream beyond your goals, right? But it is to make it clear that whatever you want, it's attainable here, right? The sky is the limit. Whether you want to cover your own wellness products or make a car payment or leave a full-time job, you can do it all here if you want. And I want you to just take a moment and sit with that. And I want you to think about what that kind of possibility could mean for you, right? So you said yes to this invitation to watch this video. Why? I want you to write it down or jot it down write it in your phone, right? Why did you say yes to watching this video and to get this far in the video, right? Are you looking for more income, more impact, community, camaraderie, freedom, flexibility, better health, more wealth? I think we said money twice. This is an important question for you because why you're doing this will shape how you do it. Okay, so let's look at what it actually takes from a time perspective to build a business with doTERRA based on your why. Now, remember we said from the start, this is a real business. So how much time you commit each week will absolutely shape your results. If you have between 3 to 5 hours a week, you can cover your products. 10 to 15 hours can start to supplement your income. 15 to 30 hours is where you're going to start to replace and multiply your income. Now, here's an important point. How you use your doTERRA time will play a big role in how quickly you meet your goals, right? You got to use that time wisely. If you have more time to dedicate to your business and you follow the suggested pipes formula, you will reach your goals faster. Either way, you get to decide what success looks like for you. Okay. All right. Now that we have a sense of what's possible financially and how that's connected to the time and intention that you bring, let's talk about how the money shows up. doTERRA pays you in 4 primary ways, all right? And I find this to be so powerful as someone who's been in this business for almost 7 years. doTERRA doesn't just pay you for business activities, right? Their bonuses are connected to specific values or qualities that they want their leaders to have. Some people say that doTERRA is just a personal development company that masquerades as a network marketing business. And I will 100% agree with that, right? They are deeply committed to personal growth and at every level, from their corporate staff to us in the field, right? For them, it's not about what you build, but who you become in the process, right? So let's break this down. First, doTERRA pays you for being brave. It's called the Fast Start Bonus. You earn this bonus by helping new customers open up their own doTERRA accounts, right? And you're going to help guide them to begin their wellness journey with doTERRA. It's not just about making a sale. And you're compensated weekly for taking initiative and showing up in this way with courage. doTERRA also pays you for persevering. And this is through the unilevel bonus. This is doTERRA's way of saying, we see you showing up every month, right? And then they back that up with checks that get bigger and bigger and bigger, right? The longer you stick around. It's called residual income. Now, at first, you might not notice your unilevel bonus, right? It's going to be like $3 to begin with. But every reorder your customer makes adds to your payout. You literally get paid for building lasting relationships and showing grit and not giving up. And this steady effort turns into residual income over time. Remember that 65% retention rate. Next, doTERRA pays you for working as a team. It's called Power of Three. Now, this bonus is an important bonus because this is where you're going to make the bulk of your money, right? Depending on what you want from this business. It's designed to do three things to help you structure your organization strategically. They want to structure you for success. Number two, it's designed to help you introduce your customers to the rewards program, which is the best way for them to shop. They get the most savings that way. And number three, it's for you to teach other people to do the same. In order for anyone to get their products paid for, they're going to need to structure their organization strategically. They're going to need to introduce their customers to the rewards program, right? So when you help other people qualify for their Power of Three bonus, yours is locked in automatically because it's all connected, right? Now, here's a word of caution. doTERRA wants you to work as a team, right? Teamwork is the quality that they're after. So we really want to encourage you to resist the urge to go at it alone. You can hit this bonus in particular by yourself, but it's much harder. Okay, so learn the process, show others how it's done, and watch this Power of Three bonus become simple, repeatable, and profitable. All right, now I want to let you know also that not everyone will focus on all four bonuses right away, especially this last one. Because if your goal is just to make a few $100s a month, the first three bonuses will get you there, right? And it's not just one bonus at a time. You can take advantage of all four or any combination of the bonuses. But if you are looking to replace or multiply your income, you're going to want to understand this next bonus in particular. It's called the leadership pools, right? This is where doTERRA pays you for being resilient, right? Look, I've been at it almost 7 years. Building a team and stepping into leadership won't always be easy, right? And that's why these leadership bonuses are there. And not everybody has to tap into those, right? The road will knock you down on your feet sometimes. And doTERRA pays you for getting back up, right? So when you pour into your people, you mentor them, you help them build their teams, and they hit their goals, then you earn a share of the company's global bonus pools. As your leaders rise, so do you. Every challenge you overcome just makes you stronger, and doTERRA rewards that grit with real dollar bills. Is it simple? Yes. Is it easy? No. But it's absolutely worth it, right? They pay you for being resilient. Now, the purpose of this slide is to give you a simple overview of the compensation plan, but please know the full compensation plan is intricate. Okay. But you don't need to master it all in one day. You don't need to master it tonight. You just need to start, right? In this business, you get to earn while you learn. And the best part is you will never be alone. If you decide to move forward with this business, you will have a playbook ready for you from day one. And you will have a community of people there to support you every single step of the way. Whoever invited you to watch this video, they already know. We have systems, we have tools, we have processes that work. So reach out to them, pick their brain and lean into every training and every team resource. And it doesn't stop there. It's so much bigger than just our team. doTERRA Corporate, they treat us like business partners, right? They handle all the heavy lifting. They product sourcing, shipping, inventory management, customer service, digital marketing assets. They do all of that so we can focus on sharing and supporting. And doTERRA hosts live events year round. That is an opportunity for us to come together as a team, to meet with other wellness advocates across the globe, and to also get to know our corporate partners. It's a way to stay in the loop and totally, totally inspired. So between your mentor, our larger team, and doTERRA's corporate support, you always will have someone in your corner. And that's when growth happens, right? It happens so much faster and a heck of a lot easier when you have people backing you every step of the way. So to discover exactly what systems and tools we have, reach out to the person who invited you to watch this video, and they will point you straight to everything that you need. So really the question is, can this work for you? And it can, if you can say yes to these 3 questions. Do you value natural wellness? It's not about you meeting all of your wellness goals. You don't have to have 0% body fat to do this, right? You just have to value it and start your own natural wellness journey. Do you like helping people? Because let me tell you, this business is heavy on the relationships, right? With your team, with your customers, with corporate. We find success when we all help each other, either on our wellness journeys or for our financial benefit. And can you follow a system? Here's the thing. Success in this business doesn't come from reinventing the wheel. It comes from plugging into a proven system and showing up consistently and following the steps, right? So if you can commit to following a simple, clear system, then you'll have everything you need to grow this business, right? You have a roadmap that's already laid out for you, and all you got to do is follow it. So if you're shaking your head yes to these questions, then this can absolutely work for you, because it's not about having a special set of skills or a lot of extensive experience. No, it's about your willingness to show up, to serve other people, and to follow a system that's proven to work. So is it a yes? Do you want to move on? Then let me tell you what your next steps will be. Now, I also want to tell you this. It's very, very common for people to get super excited when they begin to start a new business. They want a website, they want a business name, they want a logo, right? And I promise you, there is a time and a place for that, but it's later. It's not now. We want to help you get your wheels in motion so you can start making money quickly, right? And so what we want you to focus on right now is just your immediate next steps. That's what brings you momentum. So here's what we encourage you to do next. Number 1, have a follow-up chat with your mentor. They're there to guide you and to make sure you feel supported every step of the way. And this is the perfect time to discuss your personal needs, get your personal questions answered, and make sure you feel confident in moving forward. And let me tell you, they will match your energy. They will work at your pace. No pressure, just support. Okay, promise. Second, we want you to come to our product overview if you haven't already, right? Come learn about our gateway products. It's our foundational wellness collection. This is where we encourage most people to start with. In doTERRA, it's simple and it's effective, and it helps with more than 75% of health problems. We have these monthly. So just reach out to your mentor and they'll make sure you get plugged into the next one, and come and listen from the perspective of, like, could you see yourself being able to promote these products, right? And then third, set up your own account and try the products for yourself if you haven't already, because you can't authentically share what you don't know, right? So using the products will give you a firsthand experience so you can speak from the heart. You'll feel so much more confident when you start using them and you have an experience for yourself, right? Your mentor can help you get started. They can give you a product recommendation that works for you. And then that's it. Those are the first steps. That's where you start, and we'll guide you after that. I am so excited for you, because these next steps will set you up for success. And just remember, you're not doing this alone. You're never going to be alone here. With our systems, our support, and your mentor by your side, you are well on your way to meeting your goals. I am so excited for you. I hope that very soon we will be welcoming you to the Diamond Collective.